Hello everyone, Nicole here with Blue Siren Designs, and today I'm going to start a multi-part series where I show you how I'm going to make this gold junk journal. And this was inspired by the paper that I have here on the cover. It's just a specialty paper from Hobby Lobby. And the papers that I'll be using on the inside of this journal, I have two paper collections from Hobby Lobby that are black, gold, and white. So I'll be using them in this journal. And so today we're going to do the papers that go inside and other things that I do before starting to make the journal. So first I decide how big the journal cover is going to be, and this one is 12 by 6. And that's because it started as a 12 by 12 sheet and I just cut it in half. The middle spine here is 1 inch, and so that means each side is 5.5 inches. So the inside papers at most can only be 5 inches wide and 6 inches high. I like to have a gap between the papers and the cover. So for example, here's another one that I've made, and you can see the papers in here only go part of the way to the cover. Even the bottom and the top do the same thing, and this one I'm going to go directly to the bottom and the top, and then the sides will be kind of like this one where there's a little gap there. When I start making my journal, I want to make all kinds of different sizes of paper. So like I said, this one is the biggest that I can make any of the papers, and this one is 10 by 6. So I have to make everything else smaller than that. So when it's folded, it's 5 by 6. And so I have some small ones like this, which are 5 by 2 and 3 by 3 and 3 by 6 and 4 by 5 almost and 5 by 4. So all kinds of different sizes. And then I try to cut as, a few of each size to make it kind of, I guess, a little more even with the different sizes. And also try to make my papers different. So in this journal I have two collections that I'm using, kind of a travel one like this, and then just a black and gold one like this. But then I'm also using some coloring pages, and I have this one here that's tracing paper, and I have some envelopes, regular envelopes, and then I just fold over the edge like this just a little bit so that it'll stay with the papers. And I have one fabric page, so I just cut it same kind of size as the rest, so 9 by 6 I think it is, and that will just go, actually I'm going to put it around this black one here so that you can kind of see it when it's in the journal. So it'll go something like that. Now I'm going to show you a few different things that I do with papers before making the journal. And so here's one of them that I folded, and I'm just going to make an edge to it. So, okay, and this is how it looks like after I punch it. So you can make these edges before or after you make your journal, but sometimes I think it's a little easier to make it beforehand. I also have this one, which I think I'll do on this side. And that's how that side turned out, and there's that one. So next we're going to make some pockets, and here I have two that are, I think, the bigger size, so 9 by 6, and they're the same size. And what I'm going to do is put some tape. And you could do double-sided tape or glue. I'm just going to put it on this side, and then on all 4 sides. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is put this in here right at the middle and then lay it down on top of the tape, and then do the other one as well. And it's okay if it's not even because it's just a junk journal, but now you'll have pockets on the side here and you can put something in them. You can also make a pocket that's very similar to the last one with just one piece of paper. And this one is 10 by 12. You can't see the other side. But it started off with a 12 piece of paper, but I can only have the width be 10 for my journal. What I'm going to do is flip it over and then fold this up to almost the top and then just fold it. And I'll use this tool that comes with this scoreboard and just make sure those sides are good. And then I can just fold that in half. And you can do it now or later after you tape it. And then we'll just do exactly what we did before, but this time we only need glue or tape on this side and you can't see the bottom side here. The reason why we don't need it in the middle is because that's where we're going to sew it into the book. So that will be a top pocket. Okay, now that we've picked all our papers and have done all the pockets that we want to do beforehand, we're going to distribute the papers into 4 equal piles, and I usually do about 10 sheets per pile. And so I try to separate them, so these 2 are triangle pockets, so I might put those in signatures 1 and 3. And then these 2, this one is the top pocket, and this one is the side pocket. See that one? So maybe I'll put that in signature 4. And so I go through with all my papers here, so I have these smaller ones, so maybe I'll put 1 in each pile. And then these 2 are diagonal small ones, so I'll put those again in different piles. So I have this lace one fabric, which I was going to put with this black one here, so I'll put that in signature 4. So this one has 4 pieces of paper right now, so I want to make sure everything else has 4 pieces. These only have 2, so maybe I'll find something else to put in them. I have these 2 envelopes, so I'll put those 2 signatures. I'm also trying to keep track of how many are in each pile. I'll put this one maybe in here, and so now I have 3, 4, 3, and 4. So let's see. This one can go in here, and maybe just this one in here. So now I'm at 4 each. And so this one, since I have a doily in the second one, maybe I'll put that in the 4th one. After I've picked all the papers to go into one signature, I want to put them all into the signatures. So I'm going to start with one big piece, just to hold them all together. And I want to end with a piece that will have a pattern on the inside like this. because when the journal's opened, it'll automatically open to these pages, to the inside page where you sew it in. So I want to make sure there's a pattern on that one. So this will be my last one, and this will be my first one. And then I'm just going to go and place all of these in there however I want to. And here's the fabric one. And then my last one will go here in the middle. What I'm going to do next is put one of these papers, which shows me where to put the holes. And this is made out of poster board. And I'm going to take my paper clips and I'm going to paper clip them together. And then here are my 4 signatures. And there we go. That's it for part 1, and then part 2 we'll be putting this journal together. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up for more videos like this. You can also connect with me on Instagram and Etsy. See you next time.